Dierks Bentley.
I love him so. Dierks Bentley. Got a new song out today called She Hates Me.
You got a new studio.
Yeah.
First time.
We built it just for you. We leave and go back to the old one today. Yeah. It's Valentine's Day. I want to get to the point about this song.
Yeah.
I want to play it.
Sure.
Obviously some strategy here because that's like a breakup song, right?
Yeah, it's like an Valentine's Day song, I guess. Mm-hmm. Anti-Valentine's Day.
And you wrote it.
Yeah, I wrote it with Ashley Gorley and Ross, our buddy Ross Copperman and Chase McGill. It wasn't really meant to be, we were writing some songs that day and hoping to get to another song. We just finished one and we were taking a little break, and this kind of someone started playing the guitar and started playing this riff, and then this song kind of started happening, and it's kind of like, are we really going to write this song? And then, all right, let's write it. So we wrote it in about 30 minutes and moved on to the next real song, and then this one just kind of stuck around. Wasn't really my pick for the first single initially. I usually lean towards more serious songs. Even going back to What Was I Thinking, I didn't want that to be a single, but it just was meant to be. And the fact that it's coming out on Valentine's Day is pretty funny.
You making fun of our headphones?
No, I know.
As we were playing Dierks' song and we're like celebrating it, and he goes, "These headphones are from 1982."
Well, the Lunchbox is a lot nicer model there.
They
It's
look
like,
the same.
They're the same headphones.
Really? All right.
Similar.
Mine are definitely nicer,
Yeah.
softer.
He's got the foam inserts.
Valentine's Day, buddy. You all right?
I'm good. Yeah, I've never really liked this holiday a whole lot anyway. So yeah, it's just I used to have gigs back in the day at Station Inn where we had like the anti-Valentine's Day party. You had to dress black to get in, and it's just such a Hallmark holiday. I don't know. What do you think, Amy? You love this one, or?
I'm not the most romantic person to
Yeah.
ask, so I'm just sort of neutral about it. I don't.
Are you committed to character though?
Love it,
Because your
I don't
song's a
hate
breakup
it.
song.
No, I'm not committed to character.
I feel like right now he's Daniel Day-Lewis. He's Lincoln. He's staying in character.
He's wearing like all
Character
gray.
actor.
and black.
I am wearing all black.
Go
No,
ahead.
I feel like for guys out there, it's a tough holiday because let's say you're dating somebody. I'm sure Lunch can help me on this. When you're dating somebody, the relationship's going pretty good. It's all right. And all of a sudden, this checkpoint shows up. You got to pass through. Like, okay, it's Valentine's Day. Do I get her the card? Do we go for jewelry? Are we going to, if I say the wrong thing, it derails us. If I put too much into it, now we're like way ahead of where I wanted this thing to be. It's kind of, it really can trip you up. So I've never been a huge fan of it. At my house, every day is Valentine's Day.
Now we're
My
talking.
wife.
He's back, boys.
Okay.
He's not method acting anymore. He's back.
At my house, when Cass is home listening, she knows every day is Valentine's Day. But
Can you grace us with a love story of meeting your wife?
yeah, so I knew my wife in 8th grade. I always kind of had a crush on her, but then we went separate ways. Long story short, I was playing a show opening for George Strait in Las Vegas in February 5th of 2005, and she was going to come out just as a friend. I was like, yeah, we tried to date. It just wasn't meant to be. But I always liked her. She's one of my favorite people to be around. I was like, yeah, come to the show. So I'm on the back of my bus, the same bus that I still have. I'm watching the movie Old School for the millionth time. This is pre, iPhone. This is 2005. We had to watch DVDs and stuff to entertain ourselves. And she walked on the bus, and I knew the second she walked on that we were going to get married. It was like just.
What do you mean? You knew?
It's kind of like the first time I heard Hank Jr. I just like knew I was going to be a country singer. When she walked on the bus, I was like, we're getting married. I had something.
When did she know that?
You're right.
Well, she found out later that year when I was back in Las Vegas playing the last show of the year, and we're waking up next morning, and my buddy Lee came in, who does a lot of styling. He used to style stuff for clothing for me. Still works with Luke Bryan. He walked in to our hotel room with a bunch of dresses, and she's like, "We just got engaged the night before." And she's like, "What's going on?" I said, "We're flying out of Mexico. We're eloping today, and we're going on to Mexico to get married." And so we went down to Mexico, and it was me and her, the judge, I guess you call the person, and her interpreter, because everything was said in Spanish. And we got married, just the four of us, me and Cass and those two people. And yeah,
That's good.
Yeah. So I peaked. I peaked 20 years ago, and ever since then I have not been overly romantic. So I need to find maybe this should be the year that I do something really great again. But
I can agree with you though. When it feels forced, it doesn't feel authentic.
yeah,
And this feels forced, but my helpful voice to our guy listeners has been, don't feel pressured, but understand if your love language is gift giving like mine is, like I look forward to this.
Yeah.
Because it's really, I'm bad at saying stuff. Gift giving is my love language.
yeah.
However, if your girl works in an office where everybody's getting stuff and she doesn't,
Oof.
like you
That's
have
bad.
at least think of that. Like, think of her in that situation. Not even that I got to be so romantic, but at least allow her to not feel like ostracized because she's at the office and she's different than everybody else because she's not getting.
Yeah, but what about the social media component? I feel the younger generation, everything has to be like every birthday, my queen, and like you have to like really load up on all this stuff. It's like, oh my god.
Well, that's how I teased you coming in. My queen, Dierks Bentley's coming in.
So I'm so thankful my wife's not on social media. It's like
you
I don't have to like,
that.
but it's still just the pressure of like, the engagement. You got to have the photo. The guy's got to be there to capture the moment. It's like, how's that off? Spontaneous, so there's like a photographer waiting to capture the engagement moment. I don't
back
know.
in character, guys. We got him back. Hey, I
That's
have a
why
question.
I'm playing a new song today called "She Hates
Yes.
Me."
The irony is, when you said you like your first single to be something serious, like the
I know.
songs that have been streamed the most are like fun
I
songs.
know. That's like the very first song I ever put out. What was I thinking? I fought so hard for that not to be the single. I had this song called "I Wish It Would Break." It was a serious song. It's like what I think of myself as a songwriter. I think of myself as "I Hold On" and "Wish It Would Break" and some of these heavier songs. But you look at the numbers, I guess that's not who I am.
My favorite song of yours ever is not a single. I mean, I guess it was a single, but it was so serious and slow at a time where I guess slow songs were like bad. But
Yeah.
Bourbon in Kentucky is like my favorite song ever.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. We had to pull that song because it just wasn't really doing on the radio, and it was the first single, and came back with "I Hold On" and quickly got to "Drunk on a Plane." But yeah, I love that song. I've put that back in the set list a little bit now and then, especially now that I have a
play a
bourbon.
song?
Now that I have a bourbon, I'm celebrity
ahead.
whiskey out there. To
What's it
promote.
called? What's your celebrity
Row
whiskey
94, because we need one more celebrity spirit. It was just missing one in the crowded field. But
Row 94.
Row 94
And you described as 3 ingredients.
and the truth.
And the truth.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Oh,
like that.
nice.
There's an old Harlan Howard was a great country songwriter in Nashville, and he described country music as 3 chords and the truth. So
We knew.
We knew
We
that.
know
Yeah,
that.
but maybe he's trying.
You have a lot of young listeners out there, okay? This isn't.
Do you think you're at a hip hop
They
station
might not
right
know
now?
that. I feel like I'm in an interrogation room.
Yeah,
as usual.
what's happening
New studio,
here?
same vibe. It's very, just like everyone's lights are on bright. The camera's recording me, and I'm like in this chair. I think has some
That's a good
electrocution
chair. No, it's a
lined
good
up to.
chair.
If I say the wrong answer, I'm gonna get
It's a good chair.
shocked.
That would be a fun little element. The
Yes.
shocking chair.
Oh,
That would be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, say the wrong thing. And
Okay, question.
yes,
Answer what you can. Are you going on Survivor?
I'm not going right away. Not now. It's open for the future, but there's
Wow, I didn't think you would answer that.
Yeah, there was a lot of. So I posted something and it got kind of picked up. I wasn't even posting it for me. A friend of mine here in Nashville, she's been trying out for the show for a long time. I've been trying to help her, but I do love the show. And then the opportunity kind of like came back. There was a possibility, even though I wasn't looking for it, and I had to kind of like really think about it. And I have a lot of respect for those the contestants on that show. It's one thing everyone watches it and goes, "Oh yeah, I could do that. I could do," But man, I mean, I have 3 Tempur-Pedic pillows. I like to have like positioned just right, and I've kind of like I don't know. And also a lot of stuff going on with the album, the tour, and whatnot this year. But at some point, I'd love to maybe give it a try.
So it was an option, though.
It was an option, yes. Yeah.
And it still is.
I think it might still be out there. Yeah, I had a friendly response to it with the show talent.
With your friend that you've been helping, though, you better figure out a way for them to get on before
Her
you do.
name's
If you just,
Natalie
like-
Clements. She'd be
Yeah.
amazing. She
Yeah.
is like.
Oh, wait, you didn't get her on?
She's not on it
Well,
yet.
she's not
I've
yet,
done,
but
I've
could
done
you
funny
imagine?
videos with her. Like we've
So
eaten like
you're
rice.
taking her.
We've eaten uncooked rice
That's like
together.
the meanest
and-
thing. He's like, I want her to be on. Then he takes her spot.
No,
I
no,
know, that's
no.
why I can't do it, right?
He
Exactly.
won't.
No.
He'll be like, if I
Well,
come,
I don't think I'd
she
take her
comes.
spot because they kind of have a spot for each person, right? There's this person that fits this kind of
Justice
check
for Natalie's what I
box.
say. Wow. Lunchbox, how do you feel about that? Because you thought he was on.
Man, I was like, good. I was going to have a beef with him. But now, no beef. We're not beefing, dude. We're good.
No beef. Why?
Because he wants to be
Yeah,
on
man,
there.
Survivor.
Oh, it's your thing. Yeah.
I love Survivor. Now, have
That's
you,
his thing.
Okay,
It
have
is
you
his
gotten
thing.
Flint
It is his
and
thing.
started
He's
practicing
anything.
fire?
He's like, what anything I can promote himself on, he do. He's. How about the new one? There's even outside the more hardcore one. Have you seen that one? Naked and Afraid. That's not
No,
you.
no.
That's definitely you.
No, that's not
He's
him.
definitely naked and afraid.
That's
guy.
him every morning here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they all try to rip off Survivor, and they're not Survivor. Have you practiced making fire and everything with, like, Flint?
I can make a little fire flint. Yeah,
See,
a little
okay.
practice. A little practice. Yeah.
Mm. You still riding the bike?
No, I haven't been. I'm terrible. I haven't been riding the bike at all. No, I know I was so into it for a while. Then I started getting like neck pain, and I'm still playing hockey. I got a men's group on Tuesdays.
So
and
the neck pain from riding the bike, but you're hockeying with no physical
Actually,
limitations at all.
There's a guy named Bobby Ryan who's like, he's the 2nd overall draft pick back in 2003, and I skate with him, and I ran into him the other day, and I'd never had a stinger before. I watched a lot of football, and you watch guys walking off the field where they can't move an arm, and it compressed my neck back so badly, and I couldn't move my arm. I go, oh, it's just a stinger, because that's what they say on TV. Like, he'll be fine. It's just a stinger. Let me tell you, a stinger really hurts. Like, you can't move your arm for like 5 minutes. So I got that the other day. Thanks, Bobby. But different Bobby Ryan.
The two injuries that have kind of a fun kind of name that really hurt, stingers and turf toe. Turf toe sounds fun.
Yeah.
Kills.
What is turf toe?
It's
football language for like you just stubbed your toe, but you actually break like your big toe.
And it's like a tiny bone injury. It's like
he just got his bell rung. He'll be fine.
Yeah, bell rung.
Yeah,
another
tough
one.
A stinger. I mean, that really hurt. And it was pretty pathetic. I just kind of bumped into him and like hurt pretty bad. But no, not cycling a lot.
Pickleball?
I saw your pickleball, and speaking of basketball, I'm going to the Vanderbilt Arkansas game March 4th. My daughter's singing the national anthem.
Really?
Yeah, you going to go to that game?
Probably.
All right.
Can I do background vocals?
Amazing, yeah.
His daughter.
Yeah.
It's not even about the game. I just want to get up there. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's aside from the basketball game part.
Yeah.
She nervous about that? She excited?
I'm nervous. I mean, she's done it once before at a high school game, and it was the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever been part of, because it's, that song is it's the song, and it's really hard to sing. I don't know why. I've sung it several times, and looking back on it, I don't know why I ever even thought about it, because there's no one situation unless you're Chris Stapleton or Whitney Houston. It's just it's a hard one to sing. I think, but she does pretty good on it.
Why you thought about it is because you love the country, but then once you're in it, you're like, man, it's a hard song to sing.
I love the country, but I don't like this song.
Blindly loves the country and says yes, and then gets in it.
That song is so hard to sing.
You have to start so low.
Yeah, you got to find that, or you start too low. That I sang it one time for the Titans, and I was worried about starting too high. I started too low. And then you get to those Trace Adkins notes where you, oh gosh, I can't.
You're basically just bass lines.
Can't just kind of fade out there, then come back in.
Are you playing pickleball at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we going to play sometime?
We are. It's gotten cold.
It's too cold. I know.
Right. Last time we were playing, one of the writers on Dierks' song is a great friend of mine, and we play a lot. And so I text Dierks. I was like, "Are you coming over?" And I think maybe you saw a little something.
I saw some.
I think maybe you saw a little something. You were a little,
I had to go
back
and practice
intimidated
a little more.
by.
I had to go put a little more time in. Get my game up to speed. But yeah, I'm ready.
You know Dierks from? I thought he got 22 number ones. Wow, that is crazy. I bet he's so rich. He's right here next to us. I bet he's so rich. What was I thinking?
I don't have any books out yet. I'm working on these books I'm looking at. That's the real money right there.
You're talking over your song, Dierks. I know you can hear it. I know you can hear it. You have headphones on. Here's the new song from Dierks called "She Hates Me."
She hates me. My hair, my truck, my dog, my music makes her crazy.
And then Monday, you're going to be announcing a new tour.
Is there good money in a New York Times #1 bestseller?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like honestly, the real talk.
Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah.
The first book that I did, they offered a medium to low guarantee, which I did not accept because I'd never written a book, and I was like, I'm not going to take anything if it's not. So I wrote like half of it, and then I took the money. It was like $150,000.
Okay.
For a first book.
Yeah.
But then it was high back end, and it was a four-week #1. So it did well. I would compare it from what I know.
Bet on yourself.
About a #1. If you write a #1 song with two other writers, it's about that page.
Yeah. Okay.
Second book was better because I had one already, so they gave me a bigger guarantee.
Okay.
That's the real talk.
Why, are you going to write a book?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to make that Bobby Bones money. Yeah.
No,
how do you get there?
not-
It's book writing.
no,
It's all
no.
about that.
It is not. Okay, so we have Bop It here. We're going to start the official Bobby Bones Show Bop It League, where artists will come in. And we've done this before with artists, but we haven't kept track. Dierks says, when I pulled out Bop It, you would have thought I pulled in an alien from another
You've never
planet.
played Bop It?
It looks like a child's toy.
Wait.
It is a child's toy.
Okay, yeah.
Pull it, twist it.
So this is what will happen.
Pull it, twist it. All right.
You hit the button here.
Into that.
Did the battery?
Pull it first. There you go.
Okay. Now look, it's Bop It. It'll say, that's Bop It.
Okay.
Twist it.
Oh, okay.
Pull
got
it.
Yeah. This would be a good bus game.
Bop
yeah.
it.
Love it, guys.
You played this on the bus?
This
Okay,
would
we
be
got to
good.
get him some
No,
whiskey or something.
He says it would be a good bus game. He hasn't played it.
Yeah, even to think.
I
this
know.
is
Well, we do some dumb stuff
Yeah,
up there,
kids
so
know.
a little whiskey and Bop It could be pretty fun.
Okay, so you're going to play Bop It. Now, the thing is, guys, when he's playing, we have to be quiet at the end because we have to hear the score.
Right.
So you can take one practice run, and we'll stop you, but just so you can get the hang of it. So go ahead and pull it, right?
Got it.
Now, it'll tell you.
I got it.
Okay, he's got it. Like he's cocky now.
Wow.
Okay, well,
Okay,
now I
okay.
got thrown off. I got
You
thrown
did
off.
get cocky, though.
Yeah, he's like, I got
a
it.
little cocky. Yeah.
So pull the mic down a little bit so we can hear it.
As told, yes.
And here we go.
Score 77. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it.
I get the grip just right.
Pull it. Pull it. Bop it. Bop it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it.
Does it ever get hard?
Bop it.
It's getting faster.
Bop it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Yeah.
Oh!
Score 18.
18.
Low?
Oh.
What'd you do wrong?
18's so weak.
That's low, huh?
Yeah, that's real
what,
bad.
Really?
I don't. What did you miss? What did it
No,
say?
I got a lot though.
But what did it
Yeah,
say?
yeah,
to
you
do?
got
What-
eight.
Pull
You
it
got
and twist
8.
it.
What's the record?
You got 18 for an artist. 18.
Now, what's your record? What's y'all's record?
Well, the high there was 77.
70 something.
Seven time for that. We got.
He's got stuff to do, interviews to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he probably gave
purposely-
up for us.
I purposely didn't twist it when I should have pulled.
You will go on the scoreboard with a score of 18.
Well, okay. I'll do it off camera here. We'll get it. We'll get the.
Well, that's like throwing a pass when the lights aren't on.
I'm
It doesn't-
thinking about the fans. They're listening to the radio. They don't hear me play Bop It for 70. I could probably go to 100. I'm a pilot.
Well, we just asked them. We said, would you rather hear
Wait,
a
what
Dierks
is-
song or Bop It? And they picked Bop It.
What does being a pilot have to do
I don't
with
know.
it?
It just sounded good.
He just wants to remind people he only got to 17 or 18, but
There's
he
a
can
great
fly a
meme
plane.
about like there's a guy at a wedding or funeral and they goes, anybody have anything to say? And the guy's like, I'm a pilot.
Another guy's like, I do CrossFit.
Always looking.
Another one's like, I'm a vegan.
Yes, yes.
Exactly. Always looking for an opportunity to drop that in there.
Okay, so a couple things. Dierks' new song, She Hates Me, is out today. The tour gets announced Monday.
Yeah.
We'll be happy to share that on
I would
Monday.
love for you to do that.
He has a whiskey called Row 94.
Yeah.
3 ingredients in the truth.
And if you don't drink, there's With Co, which is a non-alcoholic mixer. You
Yes,
like-
I've had that.
you
It's
like
so
it.
good.
There you go. Made here in Tennessee.
Yeah, you can get the margarita one, but you
agave,
just don't add
yeah.
the tequila.
There you go.
But does it taste sweet? Or do I need to like
It's
Yeah,
all
no,
natural.
It's all good.
No preservatives, no juices. Made in Dixon, Tennessee.
Yeah.
For the people that don't drink, we know some of those people in our lives that shouldn't be drinking anymore.
I actually gifted some to Caitlin, like for her birthday or Christmas one time.
I know we can't stop
recently.
talking about it. It's all we've had since Christmas. Every day.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
So Dierks, always lovely to see you. Congratulations
Thank you.
on the new song. And
Thanks, guys.
we are looking forward to seeing where you're going to be on the road.
Am I released? Am I being held overnight or am I allowed to go?
Let him go, Bones.
It's not 5150, so I think
Okay.
we cannot
Nice.
legally hold you.
Nice.
But there he is, our friend Dierks
hold
Bentley,
on.
everybody. There he is.
It's a